Alright, hello there everyone. I literally just got done recording and then I had to immediately stop everything because apparently Angus McSix just uploaded their first song. For those of you who may not know, Glory Hammer was a pretty cool fantasy metal band until they kicked out Thomas, who is their main singer, and some controversy sparked, but all in all, Thomas created a new band called Angus McSix with new people in it, and this is their first official video. I'll go into my opinions about this stuff later, but right now, let's just watch the video. Let's just enjoy some new fantasy metal. I'm hoping this isn't like overly too loud. Turn it down a little bit. Angus McSix, Master of the Universe, from the album Angus McSix and the Sword of Power. Now here we have no, I think that's their new drummer. Oh no, that's Thomas. Hold on, I didn't prepare for this at all. No, there's no captions for it. Okay. No, I guess he didn't need that hammer anyway. It's fine. I like how he just so casually tossed it, like Thor and his hammer. Like no one else can pick it up except Angus. Man, and there he is in all his glory. Angus McSix. Man, it's good to have Thomas singing again. Nice. Now you're part of the band. Now you're the drummer. Congratulations. This whole thing kind of reminds me of like a 80s, 90s fantasy film. It just kind of has that feeling to it. It's absolutely fantastic. And here we have I think it's the bass player. It's either the bass player or their guitarist. You know, just imagine like, you love metal, you like fantasy metal, or you love fantasy metal, and you get to play in not only a fantasy metal band, but you get to dress up in this epic armor and you get to play. That's what I love so much about fantasy metal, is that it's kind of like D&D except with music, and I love it. I like the thing when he's rescuing all these people, it's just like running up to them and they're like, "What? Why is he singing to me? Stop it. Just like speak normally. Like stop singing to me." Oh, is that a goblin? Looks like a goblin. You know that Angus does not like goblins. Oh my good lord, it's Steampunk Bird, man. Also, I don't know how this is this a completely different universe where, like, Angus McSix, like, lives? Is this a different universe? Is this a different timeline? Like, because he's not referred to as Angus McFife, he's referred to as Angus McSix now. So I don't know. Yeah, it's so majestic. Just some random peasants on the side of the road. Yeah, that was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Uh-oh. Looks like an evil wizard is making his way to town. He kind of looks like Skeletor. He kind of looks like Skeletor and what's the villain called from Grail Knights? I forget. Man, how can I forget? But yeah, that was Master of the Universe. It's good to hear Thomas singing again. It's good that he didn't get, discouraged from music because he got kicked out. Speaking of which, Glory Hammer was such a good band, and, we suddenly got this post from Angus, or from Thomas, saying that he was being kicked out of the band for quote-unquote business reasons, and it's like, it just didn't really make much sense. I mean, Thomas was kind of the face of Glory Hammer, so I would think that, it wasn't really bad for business. I think it might have been more of a personal reason why they kicked him out. I mean, that's just my guess. That's not like a confirmation. I haven't done a lot of research into it, but all I know is that, Glory Hammer has a new singer, which I know some people don't like. Some people don't like change, and, it sucks that, Thomas is no longer the singer of Glory Hammer, but at the same time, change isn't necessarily a bad thing. I don't think we should be so closed-minded to change all the time. Because sometimes change can be not necessarily good, but just indifferent. Because I think they chose a singer that's very similar to Thomas, especially in his vocal range, and I don't know. I just don't think that, initially we should be so unliking towards change. But I don't know. We'll just have to see what the future Glory Hammer holds. But, yeah, like I said, it's nice to see Angus McSix make a return. And, by the way, I know Glory Hammer, and probably this band too, is meant to be somewhat ridiculous. But man, I love fantasy metal. It's so cool. I'm a huge fan of fantasy stuff. And when you combine fantasy and metal, it's awesome. I know it's meant to be ridiculous, but there are some things that are, unironically cool to me about fantasy metal. Fighting massive dragons, going on epic quests, that kind of thing. It's it's just so cool. But, yeah, that was Angus McSix, Master of the Universe. I don't know when they're gonna release the album. Maybe sometime. I don't know. Let's see here. It doesn't seem like there's a release date on here. But yeah, it's gonna be Angus McSix and the Soul of Power. But yeah, that was Angus McSix, Master of the Universe. I certainly enjoyed it. The question is, do I add this to my Glory Hammer playlist, or do I make an entirely separate playlist for Angus McSix? Who knows? I'll figure it out, and meanwhile, I will be awaiting the next song. So that's pretty much it. Take care.